Indiana Republican Senator Todd Young is here to react to all of this. Senator, thank you for your patience through that. Do you get a sense or that the votes in the Senate are there to get this through?
Well, I can tell you all we have right now is a framework, but there's a whole lot of enthusiasm, I know, among Republicans and a lot of receptivity from the few Democrats that I've targeted for conversations on this topic. So I think we have more than a fighting chance. I believe we're going to get this done and get tax reform done for the American people because, look, people in Indiana, people across this country understand that they need more money in their pocket. We need to create more jobs. We need to grow more businesses. And we need a tax code that is simple, one they can understand. And I think this framework actually puts forward that sort of proposal.
You know, it's no accident the president took your colleague, Senate colleague, Joe Donnelly, of course, a Democrat from your fine state, with him to this big event in Indiana earlier in the week to make the pitch for these cuts. Has Senator Donnelly told you what he's heard so far is something that he'd approve?
You know, I'll let Senator Donnelly characterize this tax plan how he likes. Each of us like to do that for ourselves. But I think most people in Indiana are going to be happy with this package. You mentioned how important it would be for the manufacturing sector. Our effective rate is higher than the effective rate found in other sectors. Indiana is the most manufacturing-intensive state in the entire country. So the manufacturing jobs that are dependent on lowering taxes, making us more competitive against other countries, and those manufacturing workers who work so hard and want to lead lives of dignity and purpose and prosperity depend on this tax cut. So I would hope that those in manufacturing-intensive states would give this framework a really strong look.
Now, finally, sorry, I'm getting a sense that the president, and this is just my interpretation, I could be very wrong, often am, by the way, where he seemed to go off script, the president, a little bit, to explain that there might be an additional income rate higher than the 35%. I don't know who that would involve and at what level they would be involved, what salary level, but are you open to that so that this doesn't look as I know how you see this played in the media as a giveaway to the rich?
You know, I hadn't heard that proposal until the president just mentioned that might be a possibility. Personally, I'm very happy with the current framework. I think it's going to result in a reduced tax burden on all Americans. It will especially benefit those of humbler means, frankly. With the doubling of the standard deduction, we're going to see millions of Americans wiped off the tax rolls entirely. That, of course, will mean a major simplification in complying with the code for those millions of Americans as well. And so between the simplicity, the dynamism that will be infused into this economy, and the equity, I think, associated with this tax reform proposal, there's a whole lot to like about it.
Senator Todd Young, thank you. Very good seeing you.